straight to my channel, and then it's weird though because I pretty much have to edit it anyways. So, but whatever. It's look at not me. It's look at this. This is I found this awesome video. If you I don't know if you saw the last one with the Jesus guy. That's the best body cam video that I've ever seen. But this one right here is the most frustrating, the most infuriating, I guess. Like, I mean, this cop pretty much commits suicide. He survives. He does survive. Okay? But let's just go through it, and I'll kind of point out some of the psychological mistakes this guy makes, because I think his ego got to him, or at least complacency. It's one or the other. It's either inaction, fear, or ego. Maybe it's both. But all right. So this happened around July 2023. So this was a while ago. And I'll just play the video, whatever. You don't
to claim that their vehicles were abandoned property and demand that he be given one. When the confused employees did not entertain his requests, Esteban grew irate and refused to leave.
Is probably terrible here. Let me
the property. Moments later, police were called.
That should be a lot
and
better.
Officer Matt, along with his ride-along, walked into the building completely unaware of the fact that he might not walk out alive. Walks later, police were called, and Officer Matt, along with his ride-along.
Okay, so here's the guy, here's the officer, and wow, he looks so much different when I saw a picture of him in the court, because they gave him like some kind of medal or something for getting shot. But he put everyone's life in danger for his inaction. I mean, no one else got hurt but him, but well, you'll
walked
see.
into the building completely unaware of the fact that he might not walk out alive that day.
See across the street over here at McDonald's. I seen him earlier. I think
Probably straight down the hall.
Okay.
Very last officer. Hi there.
Hey, what's up? Y'all okay? Yeah.
A ride-along is usually a civilian who accompanies a police officer.
Okay, he's not just a civilian. This ride-along is not, I don't know if they didn't look this up. This channel's, pretty on it, but he was in the military. He was a U.S. Army specialist. So, the guy he's not just a civilian.
During their regular duties to observe how the job works.
Oh, my bad, baby. Hey, look, you come over here, call one. Come get me, because I'm about to go off on this police.
Hey, how you doing?
Shit.
What's going on,
I don't know
man?
why you talking to me.
Well, they called about you. What's going on?
You have no authority, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
you don't. You're not even registered Secretary of State. You're color, supposed color law, but you're not.
Okay.
But you're not, guy.
So what's y'all stance on this?
Okay, dude.
Y'all
That's
know
what
him at
I'm
all?
saying. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
He
leave.
came here with some paperwork, so
You can
that's
leave.
my
Bye.
vehicle out there.
Bye.
He's got evil
Yeah,
robo
bye.
and trying to pass
I
off
don't
all the
need you.
paperwork.
Bye.
What happened to your arm right here?
Don't worry about me. Quit asking me questions. I don't have to talk to you. You're color law. I'm attorney fact.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm attorney fact.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he's color of law? I thought you said he wasn't color of law. Hold on. Can you say you're not color of law?
So what's y'all stance on this?
Okay, dude.
Y'all
That's
know
what
him at
I'm
all?
saying. Yeah.
Okay. What's
I
going
don't care.
on?
You have no authority, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
you don't. You're not even registered Secretary of State. You're color, supposed color law, but you're not.
Okay.
Oh, he is the color of law,
Pass off all the
which is a legal term. I won't get into that, but
Don't worry about me. Quit
doesn't
asking me questions. I don't
mean
have to talk to you.
anything.
You're color law. I'm attorney fact.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm attorney fact.
Oh, okay.
So quit talking to me.
All right,
50
Mr.
minutes.
Lauer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll just wait for another officer and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you all want him
put
banned?
handcuffs on me. I promise you.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you stand down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right.
all right. Now listen to what he just said. You put hands on me, I'm gonna make you stand down. And well, he does. He does actually. He actually does stand up to that.
You have no authority, buddy. So what do you want to do?
Just hang out, man.
No, I ain't
You're
gonna
good.
hang out nowhere, because
Yeah,
I
you
can go
do.
where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here
No,
for us.
because you're not
You're
gonna
all
hold me.
good.
You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here.
right.
So can you please move out of the
No,
way?
sir, I will not.
You need to.
All right, right here. This is the part that kind of frustrates me. Oh, sorry. Now you can go two ways with this. Okay, you could see this as like a trespassing, maybe disorderly situation. I mean, I don't know what kind of crime he's committed as of yet. It seems like the one way you can go about this is let him leave, right? That fixes the problem. Just get out of here. You're on these people's property or business. It's like they want you to leave, so leave. That would solve the problem, okay? Another thing is maybe you do want to give him more of like an official trespass, right? So you need his information, but this officer keeps speaking to him and referring to his name like he knows the identity of him. So that's enough to usually to write an official trespass. Maybe you need the ID. He hasn't asked for it. He did ask the manager, do you want him banned? He said yes. But you don't need much to trespass somebody, right? And this is the opportunity here. Or if you want to de-escalate the situation, you just say, okay, leave. Don't come back or I'll arrest you. Or detain him. Which one are you going to do? Are you going to let him leave and trespass him? Or are you going to move forward and try to detain him? But he doesn't do either because he's kind of trying to flex. I believe he is flexing authority right now. He's flexing his ego. I think the officer is. Okay? Because this guy is kind of scary. I mean, if I was in this situation, someone's acting like this, if I had the duty of an officer, I'm either telling him to leave or I'm putting you in handcuffs right now. Like, he's threatened him. He's not cooperating.
No, I don't.
You need to.
You just hang out for me,
No, I
okay?
ain't gonna hang out nowhere. You don't tell me what to do.
All right.
I tell you what to do. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You do as I say. So understand
All
it.
right, yeah, just hang out in here
No, I
for
ain't
me,
got to.
Esteban.
I ain't got to. So, Jess, when you get the opportunity,
So he hasn't told him. He hasn't said you're detained. He just, I mean, there is an he doesn't have to. Cops don't have to say you're detained for you to be detained. An officer stopping you from your freedom of movement is officially, Supreme Court ruling, is enough for you to be detained. But articulate it, but instead he's like just flexing his authority. Nope, you're not going nowhere. Okay, you can do that. You have the authority to detain him and not let him go, but you'll see, you better have the wind to hold it back, to hold the storm back. You don't just say something and just it happens. If you're gonna exert your authority, stand up to it, which he doesn't.
don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't touch me.
You
Right here. Okay?
Don't touch me.
See this push?
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
Sit down.
Right there, which should be a detainment. You just pushed an officer off of you. You just walked up to an officer, pushed him, but nope. I think it's complacency here. I think it's the most ignorant lack of training. I don't know what it is, but it frustrates me, and thank God he survived this. He needs to go look into getting another job after you see what this officer is about to do.
Down. Hey, sit.
Yes. Okay? Guy racks a gun, points it at him.
Hey, sit down. Sit down.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are public servant. Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit.
Stand there right there.
Yeah, maybe if you ask him nicely a couple times, maybe he'll just decide to start cooperating, right? That's what you do. Or you can just start cowering and begging for your life. Okay? Now, I really hope they use this in training videos, because what he should have done,
You hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
Sit down. Hey,
should have
sit your-
detained him.
sit-
This
Hey,
moment
sit down,
right
sit
here,
down.
grab your gun and shoot him. Okay? I mean, he's pointing a gun at you. I know there's a lot of fear, but if you have training, okay, your training should defeat some street just crazy man, okay? Pull your gun out and shoot him. Second, I get it. Maybe you don't want to go that route. You don't know how serious he is. Get on your radio and code 0. You need to tell the cavalry to come. You need to help. There are other people. It's not just your life. There's other people in here. He just starts shooting people. That's crazy, okay? But he doesn't. You know, it takes a second. Just code 0, code 0. You know, whatever. They already know where you're at. Maybe you got to tell them who you are. Like, this is unit, blah, 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 code 0. You know, gun or something. Get on your radio.
Stand there. Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are officer. Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit.
Stand there right now.
Quit.
Stand there. You're a officer.
Yeah, get out. Get out, Esteban. Hey, take cover, take cover.
Right here. This is the moment. This is the moment. This is Taser versus gun. What do you think happens? Taser versus gun. What do you think's gonna happen? Let's back up a second.
Yeah, get out. Get out, Esteban. Hey, take cover, take cover. Taser.
You literally see that right here? Do you see my mouse? Okay. That's the taser. I mean, it's sad. You can hear the cop just scream. You know, anyone would be terrified in this moment, but you had such a weak authority in that moment. You had nothing to stop a lethal threat. You know?
Yeah, that's the bomb. Hey, take cover, take cover.
You literally just pointed a taser at a man with a gun and yell, "Taser, taser." And he does shoot him. When they find this man, there's probes in him. Shot multiple times in the legs, the arms, and I believe the torso. I think he got shot like once in the torso. They're mostly leg shots, from what I believe.
Headquarters, go!
Now he calls headquarters. Okay, look how long it takes. Okay.
Hey, sit down. Hey, sit. Sit down.
One,
Hey, sit down. Sit down.
Stand there.
Headquarters, he's got a gun.
Stand there.
5,
You are officer.
6.
Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit.
Stand there right now.
Quit.
Stand there. You're a officer.
Yeah, get out. Get out, Esteban. Hey, take cover, take cover. Taser.
That's just that moment right there is the dumbest thing. I think it's the most
Yeah,
negligent
get out.
thing I've ever seen an officer do. I mean, I look at this as him putting everybody in danger. He's not just putting himself, he is putting himself in danger mostly. Okay? But when a man is following you with a gun, you
Hey, take cover, take cover.
you hit the off button. Okay? You already tried banging on it. You already begged him. You told him what to. He's not listening to you. You hit the off button. He points a taser at him. After, like, I know they gave him a medal, you know, and I don't think he deserved it. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think the officer didn't deserve to die, but you don't get a medal for this. This is a mistake. You got yourself killed. First of all, you could have just let him go and write a trespass order. That was, you know, but at the same time, this man deserves, not and from a legal perspective, up until this moment, I don't know what crimes he committed, but at least in front of the officer to arrest him, he didn't like really commit a crime, but he does not belong on the streets. So you find a way to arrest this man, even though they'll let him go. I mean, look at all these. There's like rainbow flags everywhere in this place too. I noticed.
Get out, Esteban.
So
Quit.
at least they're very open to this
Esteban, quit.
man.
Quit.
You know, last thing they want is to hurt him.
Get out, Esteban. Hey,
So we'll just let the officer get hurt.
Taser, taser, taser. Hey, Chorus, go!
After shooting the officer
So what happens is, next, after this man almost dies, that ride-along guy puts him in a chokehold and kills him. Straight up, just
16 times in 6 seconds.
What the officer
Esteban
should've
tried
done.
to leave, but he was tackled by the ride-along, who then subdued him with a chokehold. Within minutes, the dealership was swarmed with police officers.
Now listen, watch this.
Go somebody down! I'm almost dead.
Yeah, you're almost dead. Now you hear him yelling? The guy yelling help is the ride-along. And he doesn't just subdue him. I don't know why they're saying subdue him. He choked him to death. Bare hands, save that out, because if that man wanted to walk up execution style and shoot that cop in the head, what's gonna stop him? Well, a real hero. Someone who at least has training in very tense moments like this the soldier would have. So, the officer should have. Now watch this. This part is frustrating too. Help me. Help me. And look, the officer sees the blood, starts getting scared.
Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm right here. Help me. Help me.
He's yelling help.
I can tell them.
Officer down. Subject back in the back room. Ambulance.
Now we shouldn't have said that. I mean, tell him, I have the shooter. I have the shooter.
You stay with me. Stay with me.
Listen,
Stay with me.
you got no information.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what you got? 1960 down the hallway to your right.
Hey, get in the room. Get in the room. He's here. He's here. He's here. I detained him. I detained him.
No, wait.
He's
Whoa, whoa.
down. Get back.
Get
No,
back here.
go.
Crawl to it. Crawl to it. Crawl to it.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, man. I killed him. You did? I did. I'm sorry. Let me put him down. No, I didn't shoot him. I strangled him.
Strangle him. That's the hero.
On the ground.
Give me cover.
That's the
Give me
fucking
cover.
hero.
You got cover. You got cover.
Out the window.
There's a person in here.
All right, I got you. Let me see your hand.
Don't let that hand come up. Don't let the hand come up. Got one on the other side of the desk. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Look at that. They're just all over the place. I mean, I get it. You don't have that much information. That's fine. That's understandable. But there, look what he says. He says he's barricaded.
Give me
I strangled him. I did. I'm sorry. Let me put him down. No.
Crawl to it. No, wait. Get down the hallway to your right. Oh, what? Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, what you got? 1960 down the hallway to your right. Ambulance. Subject back in the back room.
Subjects barricaded in the back room. Now that's very important word to throw over the radio because it means something very specific. Okay, and you often see officers use this term wrong, and it is detrimental. It can lead to people dying. What barricaded in a back room means that the subject is not an active threat to anyone else's life, and he's locked himself in an area. Okay, there's a difference between someone being we have an active shooter and having a barricaded subject. Both of them mean that a guy has a gun. He's potentially killed people. Like, there's not much of a difference. The difference is the level of threat that he is from this moment on. A barricaded subject means we can't approach him without anyone being in danger. An active shooter is someone who is actively in a situation where he can kill other people. I know I'm messing up that explanation, but the essence of what I'm saying is completely is facts. Okay, so he says subject barricaded in the. You don't have enough information to know if he's barricaded, and he's not because there's other patrons in there. So another miss. I know this is hindsight. This is a hindsight analysis, but this whole situation is just frustrating, and this is why the officer got shot. Because if they were doing things right and they were trained the right way, this doesn't happen. He had so many opportunities to either physically detain that man, let him go, arrest him, but no. Now you probably can't walk no more.
You stay with me. Stay with me.
This man's yelling, "Help me!" Now, that's a hard one. You know, you come up, you see an officer bleeding out on the ground, agonal breathing, probably gonna die in your head. You're looking at it, you're like, yeah, he's dead. And then someone's yelling, "Help me," down the hallway. I'm gonna think it's a trap. Hell no, I'm not. Okay, help you. Who are you? You know, but in a situation like this, you really gotta act. You know, I understand officer safety, but what about everyone else?
Stay with me. Where you at? Oh, what you got? 1960 down the hallway to your right. Take a
Hey, come
Get in the room.
I don't even think he was down the hallway to the right. I think he was down the hallway to the left.
I did that.
No, wait. Whoa.
Get back.
And see, this cop is so scared, and he's just saying, wait, no. He's saying that because he doesn't want to go. He's not telling him because there's some kind of tactical advantage or anything. You know, cops always want to wait back and plan. There's, 10, 20 people. Let's get the shield first. Hide behind the shield. Okay, someone's dead, or someone got shot and they're bleeding out on the floor. Like, no, but you go stop the threat.
Here, crawl to it.
Neutralize it.
Crawl to it.
He's dead.
Like this man did.
He's
With bare
dead, man.
hands, no
I
less.
killed him. I get up first. Let me put him down. No, I didn't shoot him. I strangled him.
I fucking strangled him.
He's on the ground.
Hoorah.
Give me cover. You got cover. I got the window.
That's
All right,
it.
I got you.
And this person again, this is the scared
Let the hand come up.
person
Got one on
freaking
the
out
other
at
side of the
everything,
bed. Keep your
pointing
hands up.
guns.
Keep your hands up.
I bet
You hit me, you hit me out here, didn't
you don't know
you?
who the hell
You
the
hit me out here.
You're good. You're good.
Where's my head? Where's my head?
You're good. You're good. We got EMS coming.
fucking hit everywhere, man.
I don't get no pulse.
That's how you do it. That's the officer. He didn't need any other chances.
Has he been hit or anything?
Yeah.
You mad? That's him. That's the hero.
Okay.
I'll put you on a headlock.
Fucking hero.
He was right. It's okay. Just take a breath. We need KSP's gonna need to talk to him, not us. So do we shoot? What happened? No, literally down. Do what? Matt Davis is down. Matt Davis. I believe that's who it is. Yeah.
Let's get him out. Come on. That door right there.
Get him outside, search him good. Anybody find the gun?
I wish the officer would be the hero in this, like they should have.
Clear the
They're
rest
the
of
ones
this
that have
building.
the training.
Where am I going?
Right?
Down here. No
It's
gun on this.
gotta be
Ammo on here.
slinging away. Your
Multiple
ride-along
bullets
saved
were
your
left
life.
locked.
Look at this. This is that is his armor.
Lodged inside
protective
the
gear.
officer, including one in his traps,
Look at that.
while the rounds that were able to exit his body ended up damaging the drywalls and other property. Coincidentally, all three persons involved in the incident were Army veterans. The ride-along was an Army specialist who was posted nearby and had bonded with Officer
hero.
Matt over their military experience. Esteban had also served in the Army and Army National Guard, and had since become an entrepreneur in the music industry.
I got you, Matt.
He's an entrepreneur in the music industry. Is that what his Facebook status says? I'm sure he was.
Bring your arms down, baby.
I'm sure he was.
Come on, buddy.
Go to this one. Go through. Go through. Yeah.
John, where you say you have a mark? Yeah. I'm escorting in as well. Yep. I'm escorting.
Alright.
God damn it.
That's really it.
You're not even registered as Secretary of State.
There was so many chances. Just I've watched this a lot. There's a lot going on here.
Hey, how you doing?
Shit.
What's going on, man?
Why you talking to me?
Well, they called about you. What's going on?
You have no authority, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
He
we
has
do.
like no level of threat with this guy.
You're color, supposed to color law, but you're not.
Okay.
But you're not, guy.
So what's y'all stance on this?
Okay, dude.
Y'all know him at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
The camera with the paperwork, so that's my vehicle out there.
Bye.
He's got evil roll
Yeah,
and
bye.
trying to pass
I
off all
don't
the
need you.
paperwork.
Bye.
What happened to your arm right here?
Don't worry about me. Quit asking me questions. I don't have to talk to you. You're color law. I'm attorney fact.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm attorney fact.
Oh, okay.
So quit talking to me.
All right, Mr. Lauer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll just wait for another officer and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all want him
put
banned?
handcuffs on me. I promise you.
Okay.
I'll make you stand down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right, man.
You have no authority, buddy.
All right. We actually
so
do.
what do you want to do?
Just hang out,
No,
man.
I ain't
You're
gonna
good.
hang out nowhere. Cause
Yeah,
I
you
can go
do.
where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here for
No,
us.
because you're not
You're
gonna
all
hold me.
good.
You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here. So
He's
can you please
obviously
move out of the
detained.
way?
No, sir, I will not.
You need to.
No, I don't.
You need to.
You just hang out for me,
No, I
okay?
ain't gotta hang out nowhere. You don't tell me what to do.
All right.
I tell you what to do. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You do as I say. So understand
All
it.
right, yeah, just hang out in here
No, I
for
ain't
me,
got
Esteban.
to. I ain't got to. So, Jess, when you get the opportunity, don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't
you
touch me.
hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit down. Hey, sit
Oh,
down.
shit.
Sit down.
That's it. You should have just shot him, and you should be on the radio. It's just every time I watch this, I'm like,
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are.
oh wait, hold on. Did he?
Hey, sit down.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Oh, okay. Okay, I feel he's vindicated. I feel better with that. He does say headquarters, I got a gun, so he's on the radio instantly. That's what. Okay, he did right there. He did right there. He did.
Hey, sit down.
Still, that's not the worst of
Hey, of course,
my
he's got a gun.
accusations of him.
Stand there. You are. Officer, stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Dude.
Get out.
The first one is the cowering and begging for his life. I don't like seeing that. I get it. I mean, the adrenaline's pumping. You're gonna beg for your life.
Quit. Esteban, quit.
Stand there right now.
Quit.
Stand there. You're a public servant.
Yeah. Get out, Esteban.
This
Take
is the problem. He's got a taser in his hand. Okay? Taser in his hand. And he points the taser at a man pointing a gun at him. And says, taser. Let me project that I'm about to shoot you with this taser. If I have a gun or anyone has a gun and you say I am going to tase you right now, would they let you do it? I have a gun, you have a taser, you're saying you're going to shoot me with that taser. I think I'm going to use my gun. And he's had a lot of time in between here to grab his gun.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are.
Okay, here, right here, grab your gun. Right here,
Get
put
out.
him in.
Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit.
Okay.
Quit.
Another chance, right here.
Yeah,
Right, you got
yeah,
cover behind the
yeah,
door.
that's
Shoot him. Nope.
Hey, take cover.
Goes back here. Right here, you should have pulled out your lethal firearm. Not your... I mean, tasers don't even work like, I don't know, 2 out of 10 times. 2, 3, you know, we'll say 30% of the time they're not going to work. Is that what you want to put your life on?
After shooting the officer 16 times in 6 seconds, Esteban tried to leave, but he was tackled by the ride-along, who then
16
subdued him with a chokehold. Within minutes, the dealership was swarmed with police officers.
Go somebody now.
I should get off of him.
I'm almost dead.
Is he telling his ride-along to get off of him? I hope not. I hope he thinks that the subject is trying to attack the ride-along.
Almost dead.
Yeah, you are almost dead. You hear what he says? I'll fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Yep. And he does. And that man deserves a lot.
Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm right here. Help me. Help me. Come on. I can tell them.
Officer down. Subject back in the back room.
Yeah, so that's the second problem right there. So we got well, first is not shooting him. Second is shooting him with a taser to a gunfight. And then this guy says barricaded in the back room, which turns out it ends up being not too far. I mean, he's not barricaded, but he's no longer a threat, which is a similar state to barricaded subject. But you don't have enough to know if he's barricaded or not. Maybe because you heard that guy yell, I detained him. But
No, wait. Get back here. Crawl to it.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, man. I killed him.
You did?
I did. I fucking put him down. No, I didn't shoot him. I strangled him.
fucking
He's in the
strangled
room.
him.
He's on the ground.
Give me cover.
That guy's a guardian angel right there.
Out the window.
Who's to say that man wouldn't have just walked up execution style straight to the dome to that cop? So, the guy, here's a story on Daily News. So, if you want to check it out. Let's see, what's his name? His name is, it's like Esteban Lowy, that's right? He spelled Esteban, yep. Esteban Lowy. They don't show that one freeze frame, do they?
Take cover.
That one right here. Terrible. Well, that's it. I don't really need to edit that. I'm just throwing this out there. I wanted y'all to see that. So, God bless the officers out there. Please don't ever, go to training. I mean, do a jiu-jitsu class every weekend if you can. At least every other weekend. You gotta be doing 2 jiu-jitsu classes a month. 2 minimum. That's your minimum if you're gonna be an active patrol officer. So that's crazy though. Thank God he's still alive. I'll show you the let's see, police. That's the police chief hugging the officer. I don't know if he's ever gonna be able to walk again. Can he? Oh. It's insane. Well, till next time, I got another video that I can't wait to show. Hopefully I'll finish that one. But I had to post something for the algorithm. So here it is. Well, God bless you. I love you. God loves you even more. Have a great day. Till next time.